All right, testing, testing.
All right, testing, testing.
Good. Okie dokie. We are gonna do some more of the Star Trek build. So this is going to be stages 27 through 30 of the FanHome Enterprise. Excite. All right, so let's get everything out of the box. I think I have a gift this month too, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Box. Trash. I got all my bits. So the saucer, as well as everything else that we've built. So let's take a look here. We've got next 4 stages. So 27, this looks like a bit of the saucer plus what I'm assuming is the underside of the Cobra neck that's going to connect to the rest of the engineering hull. Okay. And then we have another bit of the saucer plus I think the underside of the Cobra neck where it like I'll just point it out here. So there's that. And we got stage 29, which looks like more of the hull plate plus I think this is Cobra neck stuff. And then this is another hull plate for the saucer, and this is definitely the side of the Cobra neck for one side. So yeah, here we go. 27 through 30. A little bit out of the way. We can look at the magazine here. Parts, instructions. Yep, basically just as I was thinking, which is cool. I like that. I remember this face effect. That was so goofy. Alright, so this is where silence has least, but I do like this. Let me see if I can get it up in front of the camera. But I like that skull man. He's pretty cool. Let's see. Behind the scenes. Elementary, dear Data. I love Data. This is where his whole thing with Moriarty begun, I think. The outrageous Okona. Again, more good Data stuff, maybe? Loud as a whisper. A mediator stripped of his main method of communication. Enterprise crew must help him discover a new way to carry out much needed peace talks. This is kind of cool. These people are being like blasted into nothing. The schizoid man. Is this season just a lot of Data? And then we have unnatural selection. Transporter dependent tail. Oh. And then Matter of Honor. Oh, that's right. Riker was on like a Klingon ship for a bit. They did like an exchange. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're working on. So let's get started. Stage 27. All right, screws. And bits. new screwdriver? Why would they give us this tiny screwdriver? Because this is like the original one, right? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Windows, life bolts, life boats, a light, and some EM screws. I actually had this yesterday, but I was finishing up the Strange New Worlds Enterprise with the decals, so I ran into time. I'll do this today. If anything, today the Strange New Worlds Enterprise is going to be the bonus, depending on time, because I'll probably do the clear coat after we're done with this, provided it doesn't take forever. Right, so we got a metal deck plate. And another metal piece, which, again, I'm thinking goes here in some way, shape, or form. So, there's that. So I guess we should just go ahead and start with the windows, yeah? Oh, I have a I have a brand new set of helping hands. Because the other one was kind of busted. This one's like crazy. It's got like it's got 4 arms and it's like fully posable and shit. I love it. It's super cheap too, so very happy with that. Hoping that these fit perfectly this time and not weird like we had issues with previously. What is it? Red line, widest edge, that's right. Well, again, it's not sitting flush. It's super close. What aspect of it is not allowing it to seat itself properly? Well, that's better. At least I never have to worry about the life pods holding in properly. Alright, let's do the other windows. I am very happy that's Friday. Oh, I almost forgot a thing. Hey, Google, play music on Bishop.
A certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
Hey, Google, play music on Bishop.
He's head of the OK 54 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top secret weapon research facilities.
Sounds for you, but nothing for me.
April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
There they are.
Design Bureau. That's quite a success story. Someone want to defect.
It seems he's become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked
I
him.
recently watched somebody make the
2 weeks and more than 600.
Voyager model kit, which looked very close to the model kit that I had made. But man, they
Only a week later that we had something.
knocked it out of the park, dude.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th.
But I was like so amateur when I did that one.
Received word that the Soviets.
Still pretty amateur. Like I said, I finished the Strange New Worlds Enterprise, but there are sadly things on it that I did wrong. So
Announced a naval blockade to prevent further.
need to get better with electronics.
The Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war.
Ain't.
Negotiations were conducted through the UN.
But I will say it is a much better completed model than I have done in a long time.
On October 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba.
Not as good as the D. Like, I mean, the D has some issues, but overall, it is still like a really good model for me.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
Excuse me.
Obsolete, and we were going to get rid of it.
Okay, so it looks like we're just going to go ahead and add this to the saucer.
The Turkey deal was a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
They wanted us to return.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov? The hell was it?
No idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Khrushchev's demand. The next day, Sokolov out of the hospital on the eastern side, screaming, "Save me!" from my side.
You have a soft towel now,
Some new information from one of
as
About Sokolov?
really don't want to
he was taken.
ruin
Forced to continue working on the weapon in question under
the way that these panels look. So I figure I might as well do that.
Is it something to do with space rockets?
Right, so this one is going in
Technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of.
over here.
Been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. For our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
And it looks like we're just putting in 1 BM.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
You know what? I'm actually not even gonna tighten it all the way because I think I know what our next step is. I believe it has to do with these. So yeah, we are taking this guy. The red. Going towards the inside. Oh, just so much is away. That goes in like that, right? And then we can put in the rest of the BMs. Just gonna sort of get them in here kind of loosey-goosey. Ah. How do you tell an AM from a BM? I did it. They're like slightly, slightly thicker. All right, and remember, all these screws are gonna help pull this all together. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we can get the 4EM. And with these ones, these are just really to hold the light in place. So not really going to be tightening these down very hard. Mainly because it can cause cracking on the light reflectors. Anyone counts. One. Okay, and then we're doing a test. Might as well test. Other lights that are attached to this. Go. This being the panel that we just added. All right, so we're taking this guy, just like I was thinking, and we are adding this. And 5 BM. Anyone pounds. One pounds. This is the battle section floor, it says. Bring this a little bit closer to me for a second. Okay. Then, well, what else? We are taking the. Oh, okay. It wants us to put these lights, these little holder sections. This is weird. They don't do what I would say is sitting in that little hole. But that's what it wants. Okay. That's as good as I'm going to get them without, like, just gluing them in place. Alright, stage 28. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, so we got 2 more lifeboats, a handful more windows, black and light. Some DM, that underside of the Cobra, a light reflector, BM, another light, and a lovely metal piece. It's kind of sad that this is plastic. I wonder why, though. Unfortunate. Okay. Red line towards the widest part. Speak out what you say. Three DMs, and then this light. What you saying? I know you're good. I know you're real good. That's cool. Okay. I am just putting these in only as hard as I need to.
Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed.
Right, that's literally as hard as I want to do that.
Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The boss's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands.
Because otherwise, I think it's going to crack. Okay.
Only be revived. Only half the money has made it back to the United States.
We are putting this section here.
The weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Groznygrad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system.
From beneath, bend the LED housing back on itself and tuck the
Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well.
cable under the panel. So literally, it looks like we are
And the Soviets still
bending it this way
they have no idea that
so that the cable will end up running this way along the
government.
panel. Okay.
Yes, it appears that he knew that I was Adam. Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Well, I have this a little bit loose. Yep. Okay. Then we need BMs. Right? Yeah. Two BMs. I really want to add the central bridge, but something tells me that that's not going to be for a while. Like, I'll have to have added basically everything else around it first. It's in there nice. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and test it now. Mainly because I bent it. Oh, that's this one. There we go. Nice. Okay, and it looks like we're leaving this alone for right now, and then going ahead and moving on to stage 29. Bad guy. Dance anymore. Alright, reflector. An unfortunate plastic piece. Dark windows, light windows, and a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 light pieces. Another reflector. Lifeboats. Some tape, which, oh god, man, I want to find wherever they get this fucking tape from. I want to buy it. It's such a weird version of this song. You're interesting. Like it's a little light pipe, which I believe I know where this goes, but we'll use this later, I would assume. BM? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and just cut these out. Anyway, it was a shit day at work. People making demands left and right. I'm like, nope, can't do it. And then they like try to rephrase the demand, and I'm like, no, I still told you no. And unfortunately, like, one of my coworkers the people making demands of them actually managed to get them approved, and I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for them. Our company has never had anything that would be considered like a VIP. Basically, we treat everybody the same. Doesn't matter if you're CEO or whatever, you still get treated with the same, courtesy and respect. No, one client's like, we want VIPs. And we've been like pushing back on it for like ever, but somehow looks like they got it approved. And I was asking like, well, how many of these VIPs are there? Someone was like, you'll never guess like how many they have. And I was thinking it was gonna be like a ridiculous number, like, there's only one of them, or maybe like 20 or so, right? No, there's like 17,000 VIPs. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You're not VIPs anymore. Alright, looks like I'm only gonna... Oh no, that works. Okay. Red line towards... widest part. Let me get these guys. And it actually wants me to put a little bit of black tape up, which I will gladly do. Okay. I should have thought about putting the book here like ages ago. It's not like super convenient, but it does work.
The boss's info was right.
Right, so if it's plastic, that means that it goes around the edge of the saucer, right?
Twice now
That's sort of what I've been learning.
I hate to disappoint the coworkers. But you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's
plastic parts flex too much, and if I kind of like accidentally, I guess you could say strum it by hitting the edge, all the pieces are super prone to springing out. Would you believe that I have been doing YouTube now for 9 whole years? Almost releasing a video kind of every day.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
I only have, is it 1160 subs, but I mean that's pretty cool.
He's the Ocelot commander.
In a hobby. I'll tell you, the biggest thing that I've gotten out of doing YouTube is just more confidence speaking to randos, which has helped me in my job, of all things. Alright. For when I like have to present in front of people. Okay, it is totally this light. $29H.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade.
$29J. Yep. Okay, great. This
You're not the boss, are you?
goes down on top. That goes in there. And then I need 3 BP.
That gun.
I don't need oil for BPs.
Then die.
I am not going to put them in there any tighter than I need to.
Leave it. Shoot the other one.
I actually honestly wish that the screw spread was 2 down towards the bottom and 1 towards the middle. because it causes a little bit of a split or a bend down there, which I'm not a fan of. It's happened on multiple of the other ones because they're all the same. Okay, so it actually just wants us to test this. I will comply. Okay, there we go. This other light does work. And that's actually all that we're doing with this for right now. Now we are also taking this.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do.
And we are placing this reflector, which has windows already on it. Because you have to admit, doing this by hand would probably be like super tricky. So I'm actually kind of glad that they did it that way. Okay. 29H. Is that the really short one? Standing there.
You're pretty good.
One song and we didn't be with them. If we can. Okay, so that gets held in there. That gets held in there. And APs. Times 2. Yeah, I'm only tightening these as tight as I need to, just because I don't want to break the reflector. Find me and not find. Hold on a tick. I was right. They were most definitely not in. Okay, much better. Okay, so we are taking another piece of this tape. And covering up the other side of that light. And we are slightly bending this towards the inside. Gonna grab our little towel. And the Cobra deck. And we're taking these other two lights appears that they are being run in through this square. You know, it wants them to come around here, but honestly, I'm gonna continue to take them through the center. As that seems much better to me. The amount of stuff attached to this. Pretty wild. I guess the nice thing is that I can test them like right now. They work. I didn't really have any doubts. Oh, actually, one of them didn't go that same way. Okay. One of them is actually coming out here. For a reason, I assume. I had grabbed my zip ties. Because I'm like definitely gonna start needing these. I understand that this is unnecessarily extending, but I want this. I want this. I'm going to be doing the same thing to the saucer as well once I am able to start doing so. So, it is what it is. Okay, what are we doing now? BM, 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 AP. Okay, this looks in here. And then this little light blocker thing. Or not light blocker, but light pipe. Then this goes down over this whole side. Okay, BM. And then 2 AP. If it is M, it gets tightened down as hard as it can. If it is P, I tighten until it stops. Okay. So let's do a little testo. That's a little concerning right here. There's not much that I can do. I guess it works. That's the main thing. So we move on. Next is stage 30. Right, so we get the other part of the cobra neck. Some bipes. Small reflector. Another plastic panel. One light. And then a bunch of windows. No lifeboats on this one. Insane. For the victim. All right, clear lights. Insane. Hey, you're the victim. Exhale, exhale. All right, let's do this. victim. Yep. Oh. Jason, you freaking... I almost said something really bad. Jason, you amazing human being. I swear one of the black windows ran off somewhere. I don't need it, but I thought that I had one left over. Okay, there's that. They are at least locked in. Oh god. That's the last one that I have to do with these today, so it's good. Oh, I found the black window. So. Okay, so it wants the lighter side of this. Away. Driver BPs. Yeah, only as tight as I need to. Right, and it says to go ahead and test as well. They work. I mean, I might be laughing about it, like the fact that like I'm testing the lights and they've worked every single time, but at the same time, I should consider myself lucky that I haven't received like a bad one, right? Okay, so it looks like these two panels that we have made are just being held on to for right now. Okay, yeah, so at the end, we've got these two sections left over. So let's do a little rundown of what we did today, huh? I also want to just take a quick look at this. So this piece is going just like that. I think in order to get this to fully go on, I'm gonna have to like remove this. Right? Because it's like either I put it underneath here, but I definitely have to maneuver some shit around. Yeah, my guess is we align the bottom with everything. And then this gets loosened to allow it to fit in. And I'm assuming that this is going to be like a full-on, just like, put it here piece. Alright, cool. Still. Even if I push up on this piece to bring it in place, it still leaves this whole section here. I think that, much like this right here, I will actually probably end up filling in. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this. I'm gonna get myself set up, and we're gonna do a little bit of painting. So let me get everything packed up, and I'll be right back. So talk to you soon.
Super Mario Galaxy!
I have seen you in my dreams, seas read by a million streams. Tears were raining down from the clouds. Now we're just strangers in the crowd. You can fly, you can hide, you can close your mind, I'll still be on the run. You can fly, you can hide, you can close your mind, I'll still be on the run.
You know what? I forgot to go over the gift. So this is your Star Trek Next Generation Starfleet Corp of Engineer beverage container. So I guess this is done by Hero Collector. It is terrestrial organic compounds only, not for use with replicator technology. Danger, liquids at high temperature. Galaxy class starship development project, Utopia Planitia, Starfleet Yards, Mars. And a little picture of the Enterprise. So let me open it up. Actually, I haven't seen this yet. There we go. It's a metallic, or I mean, it is actually metal. Metal glass with exactly that on there. I like that. USS Enterprise NCC 1701D Development Project. I like it. At least I can use this compared to the shirt that I received. Anyway, there you go. That'll be the end of this. I'll be back.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning